今日はロン・ソーンさんですね。フェンダーのマスタービルダーだったロン・ソーンさんの工房にお伺いしてお話を聞いてみましょう。Well, we at Miyaji Music have known you for a long time.
Yes.
Since the days of your workshop where was like a cave under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
And we were very young.
Yes.
Both of us. What happened?
Get old.
Right.
We would like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Yes. First, you were a Fender Master Builder until recently.
Yep.
In particular, you were a principal Master Builder. What was your job description?
Originally, it was obviously to build the custom guitars, also to do the inlay work, but because I had some additional skills such as CNC programming, they wanted me to they called it raise the bench skills of the custom shop team. So I would walk around and help the employees or make recommendations. Hey, let's try this. That was why I was principal master builder, build guitars, and try to make the skills of the employees higher to build better guitars. Does that make sense? That's difficult to explain.
Oh, yeah. From the teacher of Master Builder.
Yeah. And not the master builders so much, but the team build. There was like maybe 50 employees.
So then after finishing your work at Fender, you resumed your brand again. Why is that?
What else was I going to do? To return back to building guitars 100% by myself, it seemed like a very calming situation. That I looked forward to that, just relaxing. To go from, and you remember, I had employees back 20 years ago, I had employees. So it's part guitar builder, part boss, part business owner. Then go to Fender, it was very little building, a lot of managing and supervising and corporate bureaucracy. It was a lot of not guitar building. So now 100% guitar building by myself. Very, very calming.
It's like a beginning of your guitar craft.
Exactly. It's completely full circle again.
So you feel happy now?
It's so relaxing. It's a completely different attitude.
Under these circumstances, like
it's wonderful. Working here in my own shop, my own tools, my own decisions. I take my time. I love it. It's a great way. If you, like you said, I started as a one-man shop and then grew and then corporate and now I'm back to one man. I don't know why I ever changed. I should have stayed doing this my whole life, but better now than never again.
Yes, that's good. Please introduce the products you are currently selling under the brand.
I have essentially 3 styles of guitars available right now. The Florentine, which is a single cut with a Florentine cut. This is 14 1/4 inches wide, so about 1 1/4 inches wider than a Les Paul. Original Gibson scale length, which is a very strange scale length.
How is the thickness of?
On this one, it's 2 1/4. On the Imperials, it's 2 1/2, a little bit deeper. Now this has
same as Les Paul.
Yes, this one is same as a Les Paul, whereas the Imperial, let me grab one, is a little bit thicker because there's no back plate. So everything gets fed through here, and it has to be thick enough to allow the electronics to swing in underneath. So that's a 1/4 inch thicker than a Les Paul. So that's the Florentine. This is an Imperial model, which is the flagship. The Art Deco inlays. It'll have the fancy pickguard, wooden pickup rings, etc. Very, very high end. Then the next is the Grand Tura Mark III. I introduced the Grand Tura in 2014, so 10 years ago. This is the third version of it. It has a laminate plywood top, like a 335, but in this case, it's a semi-hollowed wood body, not a plywood body, a solid body that is chambered out. There's still a center strip down the middle, and the spruce interface between the plywood and the center block is still there too. 24 3/4 inch scale on
It's
this
the
one.
same as 335.
No, it's smaller than a
it's smaller,
335. Yeah,
yeah.
this is just under 15 inches. So, like,
339.
yep, exactly. But with a little more access here.
Yeah.
And there's this additional scoop here to kind of give you a little more, because that's, have you played a 339?
Yeah.
It's tight up there, like your hand is kind of, so this is open a little bit more, and that scoop helps to be able to get that last fret without issue.
How about the fingerboard radius?
12 inch.
12.
Yeah, 12 inch on these, and the Florentines also. And
all fingerboard 12.
unless you could order something different, it could be custom. Yeah, it could be a compound or
compound.
whatever. Yeah. As a base, they start at 12 inch. The German Faber bridge, and then this is a Godot, a light piece, featherweight stop tail. Ivoroid.
What is
Ivoroid
a
binding.
pickup?
These are Ron Ellis. He's in California. Yeah, Ron Ellis signatures. On this model, on the Grand Tura, it's a signature and a slightly different wind with a different magnet for the bridge. Custom for this model. Different than for the Imperials too.
What's magnet? Alnico 4.
Alnico 4 and Alnico 2 on these. Yeah, weak. I love, for a semi-hollow, I love an Alnico 2 in the neck. I think it sounds wonderful. Yeah. So that's the Grand Tura Mark III. And then the third offering right now is the CS, which was a body shape that I introduced, I think 2011, I think was originally I did this. And then when I went to Fender, I built a handful of them with the same shape at Fender. I called them the California Special, so it's the CS, then the California Special at Fender, and now it's back to the CS.
This edge finish is great. So,
Yeah, it's a little different because of the neck joint. It's same neck joint as before. It's not a Fender, a regular Fender pocket. It's like a dovetail. Let me grab. Here's a body. So it's a little different. Not just a regular pocket. So it has this dovetail. So the radius has to be a little tighter. So ½ inch, 0. Same with here. It just so because of the pocket, different geometry. And then there's aluminum sleeves that go through the body into the neck, and then the screw goes through the sleeves. So it's rock solid, very, very stable. Lots of contact, and then it can't move at all. Zero movement. You can't even tilt it because of this dovetail joint. So that's why it looks a little bit different. Same potato chip.
Every detachable guitar has this routing.
Yes, on the and even it's a dovetail joint on all the models. A little bit different, but they all have a dovetail. Even this is going to be new. This is the Piata. You can see it's different. Not a typical Les Paul mortise and tenon.
Lots of contact.
Yeah.
This page is great.
Thank you. That's the new wraparound. very low profile too, very small. And you can see the intonation is in the slots. You know, there's staggered intonation points in each slot. And then you loosen those two screws and the whole knuckle moves, and there's set screws here to adjust the, or you can angle it.
素晴らしい。
This one is the wraparound.
Wraparound, yeah.
So
yeah.
it'll thread into the studs.
Gibson stud.
Yeah, Gibson studs. This is for the
Yeah.
that's and here it is in the thimbles. So it rocks in the thimbles.
先っぽがね、こんな風に。
Yeah. Like a traditional jazz master.
Yeah.
Same. Although these are bigger points, but same concept.
Yeah. So many jazz master fans has trouble on the bridge, so play.
It's there is the Jazz Master bridge is very quirky. So much has to be perfect. The neck angle has to be perfect. The combination of the saddle screws and the pointer screws. If you adjust one, you have to. It has to be. Everything has to be perfect for it to really function properly, and it's difficult. Some people don't understand what it takes to do it, and so the strings will touch the screws on the back, or they touch the intonation screw. Very frustrating. This is great because one, that string is not going to come out of there because of the slots. There's no contact point. It's not touching the flanges, it's not touching the screws, it's not touching anything. It functions great, and on a guitar with a Bigsby, like a Telecaster, that string angle can be very steep, and there's no problems with that. So, and it sounds great. Of course, that's the key thing. There's no springs, no moving parts. It's very rock solid.
Is this fits for Mustang?
Yeah.
Also.
Jazz Masters, Jaguars, or Mustangs.
Oh yeah.
If they have the traditional thimbles in the body.
This is a heavier than a Fender bridge.
The weight?
Weight.
Yeah, because it's steel. This part is steel and that part is brass, so it's a little bit heavier, but it sounds really good.
Yeah.
The Fender does a bridge called the RSD bridge.
Yeah.
Similar materials, similar concept. They don't sell it as an aftermarket product because it's difficult to make. So this would be an alternative to that bridge. If you like the tone of the RSD bridge, this sounds great and it functions really well.
I'm very interested in this. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can take that one with you. Yes, and with that on this one here, so there's the same bridge, and then this is a tremolo system that I designed a long time ago.
Yeah.
It has the springs the same as a Stratocaster, but it has this solid brass block. So it's a little bit different. It's tuning stability is wonderful.
Sell this unit for.
I could, but it doesn't retrofit into a Jazz Master or anything. So you would have to route the whole guitar to fit. This retrofits. This you would have to make a custom body to fit.
This skill.
Yeah.
This is the last question. What is your outlook for the future?
For myself,
Yeah.
I would love to just for the next. See, I'm 55 now, so maybe 10 more years of just building very high quality guitars at a very slow pace.
It's good.
I don't want to change too much. I'm always trying to develop a new model or new hardware. I won't stop that, but I don't anticipate ramping up production like I had before.
Right.
That's back then. Now, easy, mellow, do my own thing.
Yes. Do you have plans to produce models such as Junior 90 or Artisan? Maybe.
Maybe. I like the model. I like the Junior 90 a lot. And then the Deluxe with the carved top, I like that one too. So maybe.
Made of limbos, do you have enough wood materials?
I have lots of limba and lots of carina. Yeah, more than anything else because I would hoard it and I love it so much. So I have plenty of that. I didn't, after Fender, I didn't want to, look backwards. That's why new models, new hardware, new everything else. But I always liked the Junior 90 and the Deluxe 58. So maybe, or maybe a slight variation of it, perhaps.
Please give a message to your Japanese fans.
Ideally, I would love to go to Japan one of these days, and then I'll come and visit the store. I love the culture. Everybody is always so friendly. I mean, the gifts. I got to show you all the gifts you've given me over the years. I still have them proudly displayed. So I love the people, love the culture, and I love the appreciation of the guitars. It seems like the Japanese fans are very into the smallest details, the construction methods, everything very precise and accurate and detail orientated. I love that aspect of the Japanese people and the culture. I love that. Does that make sense?
I was amazed when I look for first time in your inlay work under the bridge.
Yeah, under the bridge. Yeah, the detail, right?
Detail, right? I was so amazed.
Wow. That I think is a reflection of the culture. And I hope this isn't disrespectful at all, but it seems like there is a lot of effort put towards the smallest of details, and I can appreciate that, and I love that. So consequently, I love the entire concept. I want to go. I really want to go and just absorb it all. Like going to New York and being inspired to build the Imperial, I would love to go to Japan, and I'm sure I would be inspired by everything.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good?
Well, come to Japan.
I would love to. Maybe this year.
Okay. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. It was so good seeing you again.
Great pleasure to see you.
15 years, 20 years. Where did it go? So quickly. Just like that.
どうもありがとうございます。今日はマスタービルダーであったロンソーンさんにお話をお伺いいたしました。では。初めてロンソーン市に会ったのはもう20年以上前になります。当時の作業場はロサンゼルスのグランデールという町にあり、橋の下のホラー穴のような小さな工房でした。それはとても狭い場所で、ロンはお父さんと一緒にギター制作をしたり、大手ギターブランドからの注文でインレイを埋め込んだりしていたのですが、その技術力の高さはすでに世界中のどこに出しても恥ずかしくないレベルでありました。当時からソーンギターズは高品質なギターを作り続けていましたが、その後の活躍はまばゆいばかり。ギター製作技術の高さを認められ、フェンダーに入社。カスタムショップでマスタービルダーとして世界最高レベルのギターを製作しながら、その後、フェンダー初のプリンシパルマスタービルダーとなり、マスタービルダーやチームビルドをさらにレベルアップさせる責務を負う立場になりました。そんなソリッドギター製作の頂点を経験した後、やはりものづくりは自分の手で行いたいとの意思でフェンダーを退社、原点に立ち返り、ソーンカスタムギターズを立ち上げました。実際に会うのはとても久しぶりでしたが、ものづくりに対する情熱も当時のまま、今後も信頼を裏切らないギター制作者であると確信しました。彼の作品をお手に取っていただき、細部まで行き渡るギター作りへの情熱をぜひ感じ取ってください。